Hey everybody, it's Sherry at the Crafty Decorator. I hope everyone had a fantastic day and is having a good evening. When you jump on, just say hi so I know that you're here. I'm going to give it a minute till I see comments come up. Let's see. I'm waiting. It's so slow. Facebook is so slow to bring things up. Hi Emma, how are you today? And Kim. And Elizabeth. Okay, guys, we are here because we are going to make these little snowman guys. I made two before I came on so I could see what the difference with gluing and sewing was. Okay, this guy I glued, but he came out cute. Yes, his sides are a little, like, not perfect, but that's okay. He comes out cute. I might have over glittered them. Good evening from California. Hi, Judy. How are you today? And Tammy. He is glittered, this one, and glued. This one I sewed, and I think I oversprayed and mica'd him. This was the one I sewed. See, his seams are a little nicer. But the glue works, guys. Hi, June. How are you today? I'm coming soon, June, next month. Or this month, August. This month. Okay, so let's see. Hi, Mary and Sherry Lewis. Hello. Hi, Sherry. You have such great ideas. Love watching you. Thank you, Heather. Their stuff is still falling off them there. Okay. I'm going to show you. This will be what you'll be able to print out. So that's the snowman, the hat, and this is the rim here. You'll be able to print that out as soon as I get my blog done. It should be up Monday. I'll work on it this weekend, so he'll have it up Monday. So what I used was muslin. You can coffee stain it if you want. I tea stained this one. I just did 2 quarts of tea, 8 tea bags. Well, I brought the water to a boil, and then I did 8 tea bags, and I let them soak for like 2 hours. And then I took them out and I reheated the water and added my vanilla, cinnamon, and cloves. But the smell don't stay as good as with coffee. I mean, it smells, but not as strong. So I don't know. Maybe we should tea stain them again once we have them stuffed. Hi, Nellie. So you're going to trace him on a double layer of muslin. Trace him, and when you cut him out, you're going to leave like a 1/4 inch around your trace line. Because this trace line will be your sew line and your glue line. Hi, Sherry. It was a beautiful day here in Western New York. Hope you had a fabulous day. I did have a good day. Thank you. I hope you had a good day. And this is what he looks like when you sew him. That's what he looks like when you sew him. And this is, we're going to glue him. So to glue him, we are going to glue on the line. We're going to put our glue on the line. So separate your pieces, but make sure you have them right. So when you lay it on top, it's going to line up. Hi, Deb. Let's see if I have 2 glue guns going in case my battery runs out because I was using this earlier. Hi, Sherry. Just got back from vacation with my family, ready to get back to crafting. Oh, Julie, good for you. You were on vacation. I'm dying to go on vacation. We missed our family vacation because of this COVID. Okay. I am going to start on the bottom, but you need to leave like at least 1 inch or so open on the bottom. So don't put glue on this very bottom. Leave it open so we can turn them inside out and stuff them. Hi, Gail. I'll show you. I'm going to add glue on the line, just a small. I'm going to do both sides so I can, okay. My glue will probably dry in a second. Add glue on your lines and then lay your piece on top. Make sure you line it up. Okay. Let's see if my glue dried, because I picked it up and showed. A little bit. Let me add more. Okay, let's see. I don't think my glue gun's hot enough yet. Glad to catch you live. Yay, Donna, I'm glad you're here. I'm so excited for today's craft. You love snowmen, Caroline? I love snowmen. I need to re-glue him because the glue wasn't hot enough, I don't think. Deb loves everything. Okay, so I got part of him glued, and you're just going to keep gluing up until we have him all glued going up to his head up there. All right, just add glue. You could do one side at a time or both sides, whichever you guys prefer. Hi, Sherry. Love your crafts. Such imagination, creativity. Thank you, Diane. Is it Dean? Maybe it's Dean. Diane, D-I-A-N. I'm not sure. Okay. I have to see. Is Vicky on here? Vicky didn't send me her address yet. Maybe she doesn't know yet that she won the magazine rack. Okay. So I have them glued together. Now before we turn them inside out, we need to snip them. We need to snip right here at each side of this little neck part so he doesn't like bunch up when we turn him inside out. Decorate my entire house in snowman every winter. Yay, Donna. See, you can leave snowmen up all winter. I hope I didn't cut them too far. Okay, let's see. I just cut a little slits into the side of the neck there. Hi, Sherry. Love these snowmen and cannot wait to make some. Yay! They're actually pretty simple. I don't like that glue there. Okay. I like using my Turn-It-All. Have you guys ever used a Turn-It-All? I love my Turn-It-All. I want them to come up with an invention that we can stuff these, like with a little machine. Hi, Sherry. Oh, I missed it. Hi, Sherry. Sherry in Idaho. Love these snowmen. Hi, Sherry. How are you today? All right. So you got them turned inside out. You'll have to either use a pencil or something to get them all turned inside out right. See, I missed a little glue spot there. So if you miss a little glue spot, you gotta glue them closed. Okay. All right. There he is. He's turned inside out. Let's see. Love all your crafts. Thanks, Mimi. Did you guys see how to glue them together? Yes? I love snowmen up all year long. They are my fave. I love snowmen too. Barbara, is the Turn-It-All found in the sewing section? Never. Yes, it's, I'm trying to think now. I got it in Joann's. I'm trying to think where it is. It might be over by the scissors and things. I think it might be there, but Joann's does carry it. I bought it in Joann's. There's different sizes. You get a tiny one, and with that little red one, you get this metal sticker thing. And then you get the white one with the bigger wooden stick, and then this blue one with the medium stick. It's the best thing ever. So if your hole's not big enough to stick your fingers up in there. Hey, Sherry from North Carolina. Hello, Tricia. What are we making? Judy, we're making the little snowman. We're making the snowman, and I just showed how to glue him. Or you can sew him. You can sew him, or we just glued him. Okay, so after you got him glued and turned inside out, you need some of your stuffing. Now, again, I use my pencil. I use my pencil eraser. I heard you picked my name. There's Vicky. Yes, Vicky, I did. PM me your address, Vicky. I did pick your name for the magazine rack, the antique magazine rack. With all these crafts, I'm going to need of it. Thank you. I'm in need of it. Okay, I missed what that was. But just keep stuffing him. I'm not going to stuff him all the way because you guys don't need to see me stuff. I have one stuffed. Just make sure when you cut him out, you leave like that 1/4 inch of fabric around him. But see, he's easy to stuff. You just keep stuffing, and then you'll have this guy here. You'll have this guy. And you just glue them closed on the bottom. I should have left them open to show how to glue them on the bottom. But you just add the glue in the inside and squeeze it together. That's all. With the turn it all, you can make your hole smaller. Yes, Colleen, and then you don't have to sew so much. Because when you sew him, instead of gluing them, I sew the bottom closed. So then, don't forget to snip his neck. Then you don't have so much to sew closed on the bottom. Because I sew mine closed on the bottom. Sprinkled. Thank you, Esmeralda. Thank you for sprinkling. Okay, so after you have him stuffed, and you glue him or sew him on the bottom, we need to add his eyes and nose. The same way I did last time. I just draw it on there. This guy, instead of round eyes, I gave him like a little snowflake starburst eyes. Getting picked is like being a lotto winner. You're funny, Debbie. I said I wish I could send every single one of you something. I'd go broke on postage, but I wish I could. I'm going to show you how you can't draw them too high because your hat's got to go on there. Okay. I just do an X and then I put a line across. That's all I do. And then I just draw that triangle. You could do his nose however you want. Maybe you just want to zigzag a nose. But I just draw his face on like that. Then embroidery thread again. And if you were with me last time when I used embroidery thread, it's 6 strands together. So I separate it. I separate it into 3 strands. I only use 3 strands. Do you put rice gravel in the bottom to give them weight? I don't, because I don't really stand them up. I stick them in bowls, or I stick them in my tree, actually, because I do my tree and all my handmade ornaments, and I just stick them in there. I love the starburst eyes. He's so cute. Yes, Marge, I think the starburst eyes are cuter than the round eyes, but you can do little tiny button eyes. You can do buttons down the front instead of bells. That will be up to you. So I just go in one side. So I'm just going to go in and out to the other side of that line. Because I like to pull my knot through. Then you're going to go back to where you went in. And then you're going to come out where your next line is over there. Hi, how was your day? My day was good, Carlene. Want to hear something funny? I went for my dress fitting. And I put the dress on, and when I put it on, it was humongous. I went out, I said, I think there's something wrong. I don't think this is my dress. She gave me someone else's dress. Love your snowmen. All your crafts are amazing. Found the witch hat frames to make the Santa hat. Love, love, love. Yay! Okay, when I'm going to do my last line, I don't tie a knot. I don't know if you guys remember. I go back over. I go across his head to his next eye. So you can just continue instead of tying a knot. What size bells are they? I don't think they have the size on the back. I'm going to have to look it up. I've had these bells forever. FactoryDirect.com is where I ordered all my bells and all my rusty wire. Now, I heard my sister Lisa say she gets hers on Amazon, her rusty wire. I will have to look at that. Hello from Maryland. Hello, Betty. Okay, so when I'm going to finish the second eye, when I'm going to do the last line, I push this needle up to the top of his head and out the back. Because that's where I'm going to tie my knot, because his hat's going there. Love those eyes. I do too, Dixie. Aren't they so cute? I love them. I like them better than buttons or round eyes. So I just tie my knot in the back top of his head, because his hat's going to cover it. I found I could make snowmen with the white pumpkin at Walmart. You're making snowmen with the white pumpkin at Walmart. I was just looking at their pumpkins there. They're not bad price for their pumpkins. They're like $6. I was just looking at them. They had a beautiful green one, but I didn't buy it. I had to go for glue, guys. I could not get my glue to work. Okay, now the nose. Same thing. Go in one side, out this other side, and I pull my knot in. And then back over. And it's just like sewing, going back and forth where my lines are. But you guys can do your nose however you want. Maybe you just want to zigzag lines down. Oops. Let's see. Hi, Sherry. Hope having a good day. Yes, Sean, I hope you're having a good day. You just sew back and forth, just like sewing. He's a little primitive, so he doesn't have to be perfect, guys. Lucky ones who have found the witch hat forms. Not a. We have to email that Dollar Tree corporate and ask what the heck. They send like one box at a time. They put out like 32 or 24, whatever comes in the box. We all have to email them. Ask them to put out more hats and pumpkins. Hello from North Carolina. Loves your crafts. Thank you, Peggy. I'm glad you're here. Okay, same thing with my nose. When I'm doing my last stitch, I go up to the top of his head again. The back and the top. So no one sees our knots. It was a beautiful day here in Kokomo, India. Is that how I say that? Indiana, I think it was. Hello for the first time. Hi, Terry. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Okay, there's his face. There's his face. Okay. I don't give him a mouth, guys. I just do the eyes and the nose. That's it. I don't do a mouth. What size needle do you use? This is an embroidery needle. It's an embroidery needle. It's not real big. It's not real big. I'm trying to give you a judgment of the size. I don't have my ruler here. But it's not real big. I just have the eye big enough to get my thread through. And these are a little thicker. So I can't wait to see when you're done. I love snowmen. That's Christy. Yay, Christy. Okay, for the hat. There's two different ways. If you're sewing the hat, you need to trace your hat you need to fold your fabric so your print is on the inside. And trace your hat that way and cut it out the same way. Leave that 1/4 inch. Now this bottom part, you can cut that flat because we're not sewing that. But on this side, when you sew it up, sew the sides, not the bottom. And then when you cut it out, leave like a 1/4 inch on each side. I've been waiting for this. Love your little snowmen. I love them too. This is my sewed hat. I used piece of an old chenille bedspread for this guy's snowman hat. Because we're going to put him on the sewed up guy. Now, when you're going to glue the hat, you need to draw it on the printed side. Because we need to glue on the line. So when you draw your hat, draw it on the printed side, guys. Draw it on the printed side. And then again, leave a 1/4 inch down the sides, and the bottom you can cut even. You can't see my line too good because this has lines on it, but there's a line here. Hi, and what high-end crafts? You are so sweet. Oh, I missed who said that, but thank you. Okay, now I got to remember here. I got to remember how I'm gluing it on for when I flip it. Okay, this way. Okay, so when you glue this top piece on, it's got to go face down. So your two printeds will be inside. So just add glue to your line. I just do one side at a time on the hat. Just add glue to your line and then lay down your hat. Try to get it even. I didn't iron the hat fabric, but I did iron the muslin because it was really wrinkled. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Thank you for being here, Kathy. I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad I could share. I like to share. Then glue the other side on the line. You only need a little glue. I just use a pencil to trace my pieces onto the fabric. Okay. I gotta let it cool before we turn it inside out because I don't want it to pull apart. Got here a little late. That's okay, Julie. You can catch replay. I missed a part. And I am going to do a blog for it. So I am watching you while out walking. Yeah. Yay, Dixie, you don't quit. See? You're exercising and gonna get a craft idea. Okay. My fingers are sticking. Hi, sharing ladies. Just hopping on. What are you making? Betty, we're making the snowmen. The snowmen, guys. We're making the snowmen. Again, I'm going to use my little turn it all. My little turn it all. This is where I like this little metal one, because it's so skinny and it pushes out. Okay. All right. I think I pushed a little too hard there. That's okay. I'm doing his bell. Okay. So this is your hat, and we're going to glue this on his head. Let's see. I want to clip. If you have any little uneven fabric like that, clip it off so it doesn't be sticking out. All right. I want to see where I want his hat before I glue it on. Above his eyes. Okay. I'm going to glue it there because I have to add the trim on, and the trim is going to come down a little lower. So all I'm going to do is add glue under there. I'm going to pull his hat back, add some glue, and put his hat back on. Okay. That's glue in the front on. Then I'm going to add to the back. Then I got to add to the sides. Okay, across the back. And then I add a little to the sides. When you glue them, his head is a little smaller than if you sewed it. Let's see. Sherry, I love the rustic snowman. Yay, Linda. You might want to coffee stain them if you want them darker. I just tea stained them, but you can coffee stain them if you want him darker. Okay. His hat is glued on. Now for the trim, you guys can use whatever you want. And this will be the size you need. It's, what did I say? It's 1 inch wide and 6 inches long. Now, when I glued the guy, I had to trim a little off when I'm gluing the trim on because it was a little too long. But when I sew them, it fits. Hi, Lee. How are you today? And Pauline. Okay, is everybody with me so far? Now my trim, I had this ribbon, this fur ribbon. So I just tea stained this fur ribbon. So I'm just going to cut what I need here. I need 6 inches. And I'm probably going to have to cut a little extra off. The fuzz is making my nose itchy. Did you post the pattern pieces on your blog? Patricia, not yet. I didn't make my blog yet. That's what takes me so long to get ready, guys. Why I'm making these to show you, I take pictures for my blog. And then I got to type it up. Okay, so I'm going to draw my line so I know where I need to cut this. It's probably like just in half, to be honest. Okay. Then I'm just going to cut this. You can use whatever you want for your trim. Your Santa trim, whatever you're using for Santa, if you're making Santa. Hobby Lobby, I guess I've never seen fur ribbon. I don't remember where I got this. This is from last year. There is fur ribbon. There is that, the other ribbon, like for the Santa hat, that nappy stuff. There's ribbon like that also. I think they might sell it with the Christmas stuff now. Okay, so I'm going to lay this across the front. I lay it across the front. See where I want to glue. Just so you don't cover all his eyes up. You want it to hide a little bit of your hat trim. Okay, so I'm going to glue that down. Okay, I glued the front. See? Now I'm going to glue around to the back. See, this one's going to be a little too big. So if you're gluing it, you probably could do 5 inches instead of 6 inches. Because his head comes out smaller. I'll put that in the blog probably. Yeah, I think you could do 5 instead of 6. I'll show you when I sew it, though. It's different. So I had to cut a little off. And I just keep gluing his fur around. Okay. There, now he has his hat, his fur. Oh my God, he's adorable. Thank you, Karen. You add, he is cuter and cuter. Oh, every piece I add. He is cute. You might want to add glue. I'm going to add glue on the top too, to hold it to the hat. The top of the trim. I'm going to add glue there. Okay. All right, now he's good. Now he's good. Now I'm going to sew a bell. I will find out what size these bells are. Because this is the size I put on his hat. And this is the size I use for his belt, his buttons. I'll have to look up. It just has the number on it. It doesn't say the size on it. I'll have to look it up. But I'm going to just sew his bell on the tip of his hat with a needle and thread. Sew his little bell on. Okay. I poked too hard and I pushed right through the tip of his hat. Just love him. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Thank you, Shelly. Hi, Karen. How are you? Tell Tony I said hello. I was talking to Barbara today. Did she tell you I went shopping there? Guys, did you see my statue I bought? Oh, I love her. She's like, I don't know. She's a couple 100 pounds. She's so heavy. My husband and I had to try to get her out of the back of my truck, and I got brush burn trying to get her out. You could add a little bit of stuffing to the inside of the hat. Oh, yes, to make it stick up more. I just kind of fluff it up, and then I have to tack the hat down. I'll show you. Then I just tie a knot. Okay, his bell is on. All right. Got his bell on. I need to knot my thread again because we're going to tack his hat down. Hi, Kim. But 2 Kims right in a row. Hi, Kim. Hi, Kim. I'm just tying a knot so I could tack his hat. Okay. I just squish up his hat. But you can add a little stuffing in there if you want it to be puffy on top. You could do whatever you want to your hat. But I am going to tack his hat to the side there so it stays. I don't like it sticking straight up. Oh, I missed that. Must go back and look. Oh, you're going to have to watch the beginning to see how we put them together. So I just tack it to the side of his hat. Okay. I would like to know where to get those bells. Amazon sells them, but they are pricey. Okay. I got mine, and I don't remember how much they were because I got them so long ago. But, oh my God, the fur got my thread all stuck. www.factorydirect.com. That's where I got my bells and my rusty wire. And they sell a lot of primitive stuff on there too. They used to not. They just started like a year or so ago selling a lot of primitive stuff. I wish I could find a wholesale place for the wire and the bells. Okay. I tacked his hat. I tacked his hat to the side. Now, once you have all that done, we're going to bring out the spray. Well, let me show you how I put this hat on. This hat I sew. I sew it on. Let me show you. Because if you're sewing it, I'll show you how I sew it on. Oh, and I got to put his bells on down the front. But if you're sewing the snowman, I know a lot of you are sewers. Some aren't, some are. Super cute. Love it. He is so cute. I definitely want to make some of them. Yes. Make snowmen. I love them. I stick them in my tree. They're great for dough bowls or any kind of bowl. My Crocs, I stick them in. Okay. So if you're sewing him, just put his hat in place. And you're going to, whoops, I can't get used to when I have the thing flipped. You are going to just tack his hat in place. I just sew around the whole hat. You probably can sew the fur at the same time, but I sew the fur separate. I just sew around his whole hat. And I just do big stitches. You are amazing. Truly a blessing for us amateur crafters. Barb, I'm like amateur for a lot of stuff too. Just go with it. It's fine. As long as I like it. If you make something as long as you like it, that's all that matters. So I'm tacking his hat around. Then I'll tack his fur on. Okay. You can actually leave your thread there and now get your fur. So let's see. And then add his fur on. So I'm just going to stick my needle and thread through his fur. Oops. My fingers have glue. The chenille hat is adorable. It is, Shelly. I saved my scraps. I always say I'm not going to. I'm going to throw them away, but I saved it, and so I used my little chenille scrap for his hat. You're going to sew it around just like you did for the hat part. I'm just stitching around. Dollar Tree has dough bowls. Dollar Tree has dough bowls? I did not see dough bowls in the Dollar Tree. Someone, I don't know if you're on here because I can't remember the name, but someone messaged me maybe a week or so when I showed the cornucopia. No, what did I show? I showed something, but someone messaged me and asked me where I got the tray, the wooden tray on my coffee table. Maybe it was during one of my videos. And I said Hobby Lobby, and she said they didn't have them no more. Well, when I was there the other day, my needle keeps coming out. They do have them again. So if you're on here and you were looking for that tray, that wooden tray that I have on my coffee table, Hobby Lobby has them again. They were in the middle of the aisle, with the, not with the fall stuff, but where they have all of the metal that you can buy. They were in the aisle there on display with stuff. Okay. You will probably want to sew around the top also, but I'm just giving you the gist of it here. But you would sew his hat on, stitch his hat around, and then stitch his fur around. I would stitch it around the top also, but I'm not going to keep these on here forever. But isn't this hat cute? Oh my goodness, I'll have to finish them later. Okay, now the bells. Needle and thread again. I just think oh, my needle is on him. Okay. Good evening, all sprinkled. Thank you, Shirley. I wish I had a Hobby Lobby near me. Ours is over an hour drive away. Just order online. And a lot of times they do. If you spend over so much, it's free shipping. But they are raising all their prices, guys. Their prices are going up. But it's not just them, but everywhere. They're going up. That's why I said I wish I could find somewhere to buy wholesale, but I have not found a good craft place that I could buy wholesale and share with you guys. It's all junky stuff. Okay, I will find out what size these little things are. So I'm just going to stitch them right down the middle. You can use buttons if you don't have bells. They don't have to be rusty bells either. You can probably paint your bells brown. Remember I used the pins and they said they were rusty, but I think they were painted. They weren't rusty. They looked painted. I just give it like 3 little stitches. And again, I don't tie a knot. I'm going to go down to where I want my next bell. I'm just going to stick my needle down to where I want my next bell. See? You don't have to keep ending your thread. Caroline Graffin, I love watching Sherry with her crafts. Thank you. Yes, I noticed pricing going up all over. Yes, Carol, it's not just the grocery store. It's everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere. Pretty soon we won't be able to afford to craft. Or we'll be cutting up. We'll be buying clothes and cutting clothes up for our fabric. Heck with the silver. We'll be buying clothes. I love the rusty bells. I do too, Vicky. But you can't find them really anywhere. No one, like a craft store, does not sell them. And I don't understand why. No rusty wire. No rusty bells. Okay. Now I'm going back down out to where I want my next bell. I've had these bells forever. I ordered a whole ton when I ordered them. You can make a sparkly snowman with shiny bells and pearls. We can make her into a little shabby chic snowman. We could do a girl and do her shabby chic. That's what I think I want to do one of my Santa hats. I think I want to do it with lace, one of them, and see what happens. I ordered all my rusty craft stuff on eBay. Was it a good price, Mary? Because I bet you well, I wonder if they're buying it from factory direct. I don't know. Okay, I got my 3 rusty bells on there. Now time to glitter. Time to glitter. Okay. We're going to glitter them. This glitter, I don't know. It might be Michael's. This I've had a long time too. But this is like, it's crystal glitter. It's not just regular glitter. It's like, I don't know, glass glitter. They call it crystal glitter. Then I had to go buy new spray glue. But this one's got a better sprayer on it, so maybe it won't clog. You could always paint them to look old. Yes, Pamela, that's what I said. Just paint them like a brownish color. And that there is a way, I read on Pinterest, to rust things. But I'm not sure. But there is a way if you look it up on Pinterest. Okay, so I'm not going to spray them as much as I did the last two because I think I over glittered them. But I'm just going to spray them. Yeah, glitter. I probably shouldn't glitter and spray on the same plate. Yeah, because see how much glitter he's got on there already? And I hardly sprayed. I better not spray and glitter on the same plate. All right. Spray and glitter. I did it again anyways, didn't I? Spray and glitter on the same plate. That's okay. Once it dries, it doesn't look so white either. But that's the front of him. Isn't he cute? You make stuff rusty with vinegar and salt. Oh, see, vinegar and salt. Could you glitter before adding embellishments? You probably can, but it's probably going to be messy when you add your embellishments because this glitter is messy. It's everywhere. But you probably can. But I am just going with the flow here and doing it after. What does that have to do with crafting? I don't know. I missed something. I missed something. Not sure what that was. But I just glitter them all up. And he doesn't look so white once it dries. Let's see, because he's drying. See, and he doesn't look so white because he's drying now. That's what he looked like in the beginning. And now he's drying and he's not looking so white. Let's see, absolutely adorable. Thank you, Julie. Could you glitter with Elmer's glue? You probably can. That's what I was almost attempted to do, was brush it on and glitter because I couldn't get my spray glitter to work. I was tempted to do that, and I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can use your regular glue. Is there spray glitter? There is, Leslie. There is a spray glitter. I don't know how it is, but they do make spray glitter. You guys try that stuff. Let me know how that is. Never use spray glue. Works good. It does work good. I'm just hoping my nozzle doesn't clog up like the last glue can I had. This is a different sprayer, so we'll see what happens. Good evening, Sherry. Just getting on. I'll have to watch replay. Yes, Ronnie, you'll have to watch replay. Thank you, Joni. So sweet. Thank you. Hey, Sherry. They are all so cute. Thank you, Sandy. I'll have to finish him. All I have to do is finish his hat and glitter. Put his bell on and glitter him or mica flake him. But this is mica flake. Mica flake. I can't wait to make some. Hey, Kathy, and you don't need a lot of fabric. I mean, that's not big. So even if you have scrap pieces of muslin, you might be able to cut him out of a scrap pieces of muslin. There is a glitter spray that I use and it is much easier. Oh, you need to share the glitter spray. Share the glitter spray so I could see what that is like. Because someone also told me, and I need to look up now what she told me it was, red flock. She said we could cover those styrofoam balls in red flock. I never heard of red flock. I need to look that up. You are amazing. You make it so easy to follow you. Thank you, Shelly. Thanks, guys. You're all so sweet. But that's our snowmen, and they're not that hard, guys. You probably can use a lot of your scraps. I just love them. I'm having to catch replay. Missed the beginning. These are gorgeous. You're so talented. Thank you. Let's see. I miss the name. Love how they turned out. Thank you, Pauline. Okay, guys, I'm not going to keep you on here forever, but they are simple. But I am going to work on a flower with that ribbon, and also a ghost I want to do for the porch. I'm making the hat and the snowman for my sister and brothers for Christmas. I every year gave homemade stuff for Christmas presents. Every year. I can't tell you for how long. Me and my two sisters. We always gave homemade gifts. Hot doggone cute that snowman is. I love him. Thank you, Diane. I tried rusting safety pins at Dollar Tree with vinegar and salt. And I did it too once. I can't remember what I used, but I rusted safety pins. And then when I went to use them, they broke on me. So I don't know if that's why, because of what I used. But we'll have to look that up and see if that works. Or just paint them. Spray them a little bit with some brown paint. Get a gold bell and just spray them lightly with brown paint. But I will look up the size of these bells. The red flocking is a red dry powder stuff available on eBay. I got to look that up and see if that will work too for our fabric balls. Okay, guys, I am going to let you go. I'm going to call my husband. He's working at our church picnic, and I want him to bring me home a dinner. Lebanese food, yum. Grape leaves and kibbe. Homemade gifts are the best. Yes, Sheila. Okay, guys, I will talk to you tomorrow and let you know what craft I'm working on next. I hope you make the snowmen and share your photos if you make them. And I am going to make a quick little video on how you can post on the community page. I'm going to have my husband video me showing you on the phone and the computer so you guys can know how to do that, because a lot of people keep asking me. All right, I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Have a good night. Thanks. Bye.